What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching David Benavidez versus Roamer Alexis Angulo, which was a 12-rounder for the vacant WBC super middleweight title. And as you notice, I do say vacant, as I didn't address this in my prediction video because I filmed it before the weigh-in. But David Benavidez did miss weight and was forced to vacate his title and some of his purse. He was forced to vacate, I believe it was $1 million his purse was, so I believe it has to go down to like 800 grand or 900 grand. Plus sanctioning fees for the title. But the belt was only up for Roamer Alexis Angulo, as David Benavidez was not able to fight for it since it went vacant after he missed weight by 3 pounds. But then Angulo, early on, I only gave Angulo 1 round. It was a 10th round stoppage. I do think I predicted the fight correctly, as I thought David Benavidez would improve to 23-0 by getting the late stoppage from rounds 9 to round 12. It happened in the 10th round by corner stoppage. And he was really pounding Roamer Alexis Angulo. In round 1, I gave it to Benavidez. Round 2, it was a strong round for Angulo. I gave Angulo the second round. But then from then on, it was just a big pounding, brutal display of precision punching, accuracy, and power from David Benavidez, as he was landing constant combinations on the ropes. And occasionally, Angulo would slip in one check hook each round, but he wouldn't land as many shots as the younger David Benavidez would. And as I said before, Benavidez is now 23-0 with 20 KOs. He's an excellent fighter, I have to say. He's one of the best in the business. I definitely think he's the second best super middleweight in the world. And possibly he may be able to beat Canelo. At this young age, 23, I believe Canelo's 28, correct me if I'm wrong. Canelo's a small guy. He's built like a welterweight, super welterweight, or a middleweight. He could possibly just jab Canelo out like Kovalev did, but he has a better chin than Kovalev. And in my opinion, Kovalev is actually maybe a draw on the scorecards with Canelo or a little ahead. But he may be able to beat Canelo Alvarez. He may be able to beat the man since Floyd Mayweather to do that, as he could just stick his long power bazooka jab, I like to call it. He just sticks it in there. It always gets through. And then he lands his powerful right hand. Canelo has never been dropped in his career, but against David Benavidez, he might be able to be knocked down or even stopped. But this poses the question that if David Benavidez is so big at super middleweight, it's just shocking how he's a super middleweight. He's 6'2", I believe, or 6'1.5", and he's a monster. He's huge. He's got excellent power. He could probably move up to cruiserweight if he wanted to, and he probably wouldn't do that bad. He's definitely going to move up to 175 in my opinion, as at 168 he's probably going to fight like Caleb Plant, possibly Canelo Alvarez, and then maybe move up to 175, but I'm not sure if he's going to make the huge jump up to cruiserweight, because that's a little too high, like 25 pounds heavier. So I think in his career he'll probably maybe unify the belts with Caleb Plant, possibly that vacant WBC title that he recently vacated on Friday. Probably would go into a Canelo versus Callum Smith fight, or would go into a fight versus Caleb Plant between Benavidez and Plant. But it really depends on if the WBC think that Benavidez could lose the belt a third time outside of the ring. But overall, it was a good performance by Benavidez. His opponent, Roamer Alexis Angulo, put up a good fight, showed some heart, showed a good chin. And now he's 26-2, I believe so, with 22 knockouts. But Benavidez, now moving up in box rec, I believe number 3 in the world now. Roamer Alexis Angulo now number 27, I believe so. Overall, I think Alexis Angulo's opponent is not a bad fighter. I think he could definitely beat, I think he could give Callum Smith a good fight, as did John Ryder. And he may be able to give Billy Joe Saunders a good fight, possibly beating Sanders, as I don't think Sanders is as world-class as Benavidez, Canelo, or Callum Smith. So I think Angulo, although he got the loss tonight, he stood 10 rounds with Benavidez, who's a killer, known for knocking guys out, very young, and he's just a hungry contender, is Angulo. And same with Benavidez, who's now a 2-time world champion, and improving to 23-0 with 20 wins by knockout. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.